This is the story of the super force of space explorers.
Good morning, Valhalla! The Blood Witch, a dark high fantasy novel by renowned author Dr. Adega Outlaw. Get your copy of The Blood Witch, which is on sale now on Kindle and Amazon.com, or just click the link in the description of this video. Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Mornings of Mischief's Taco Tuesday with Mexican Ironman. I'm your host, Cold Loki, and of course, the man to the right of me, the myth, the man, the legend, the guy that loves Alf so much he hates him, Mexican Ironman.
Can't trigger me with Alf today.
Really?
Nope, not happening.
Okay, we'll see.
Not happening. You can show your little video clip. Everybody in the chat can do their little Alf jokes. No, I am Alf resistant today. There's nothing there. You know, they can start with the Alf jokes and Mexican Iron Alf and all that other crap. Not going to happen today.
They're rebooting him.
See, you tried to bait me right there, and I almost fell for it. See, you almost sucked me in.
They are. They're rebooting him. They're
I
bringing
already
him
know
back.
this. I already know this. I already know. That's how the whole Alf thing started. It was announced on Midnight Sedge, originally, and then I lost my mind on Midnight Sedge in the morning, and then Tom took it up a notch, and he surprised me with this freaking Alf puppet.
Of course.
On Midnight Sedge in the
Hello,
morning.
Mexican Iron Man.
Yeah, on a freaking Friday, there were like 1,800 people in live chat, and then he did it again on Midnight Sedge after dark. But no, it's okay. It's too early in the morning. Nothing can trigger me. In fact, in particular, today, I better tell everybody, I'm on this live stream, but I cannot see the screen. So I don't know what happened. So the way I dialed in is my laptop is connected to an HDMI monitor, but my laptop is cracked, has a cracked screen. So I was able to get into the StreamYard this morning, but I'm not actually looking. So anybody that's in the chat, I apologize. I can't say hi to you. I can try, hopefully, if this monitor starts working. I'm going to try to reset it during the show, but right now I can't see shit. I can just hear Loki.
Snortapooper's Cuber says Alf is Mexican Iron Man's spirit animal.
Yeah, whatever. Next.
Showback TJC, Alf.
Yeah, next.
And good morning, everybody. Good morning. Zeropium says, check my DMs. I will. Good morning, everybody. Steven Ransom, good morning. Snorted Poop Scuba, my favorite polar bear on YouTube. Dave G Sound, good morning. Sean Estep, good morning. Sean Ironcaster, good morning. Pops, what is going on, Pops? It is official or just a rumor that Mexican Ironman will be the front man for the ALF fan club. He is the head of the Bring Back ALF Foundation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alf Neurosis, Andrew 46 and 2, Jedi Bill 797, good morning. Psychodorf 9, how are you doing, brother? Gun Buddy, good morning, Gun Buddy. Dr. Dragon, good morning. Dave Bob, my brother from another mother, the Rooster Dave Bob, good morning, Rooster. How are you doing? Just Mark. Good morning, Just Mark. Mark is no longer infinitely tired, ladies and gentlemen. He is just Mark. Good morning, Pat S. Good morning, Stephen Ransom. Good morning. Good morning, Joker Boys. How are you doing? Dean Krantz. Howdy. How are you doing? Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Yeah, I'll bet. Can I see a dumb question?
Yeah.
It's like I can't see the chat. So is the chat like trying to trigger me with Alf shit?
Oh, yeah.
That's funny.
Mike loves Alf so much he eats Alfredo.
Who said that?
That was Ironcaster.
That's a fucking good one. That was close. You almost got me there, Ironcaster.
A $2 super chat from Darius Munchausen says, "Hail Mexican Ironman, aka Darth Poppy,
yes,
the lover
Darius,
of Alf."
Thank you. Loki, on Sunday on Pop Culture Breakdown for Doomcock, I did a reenactment and a training safety video of how lightsabers training must have gone over at Lucasfilm. Yeah.
How did that work out? They stabbed themselves?
It was pretty fucking hilarious.
I used to be a lightsaber trainer. Then I took a lightsaber to the knee.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking funny. It was pretty hilarious. Not as hilarious as what I did the previous week, which is I did a reenactment of the alien hatching scene out of the body.
Mexican Ironman's best friend is Alpha. Dave G Sound.
I do pride myself on being an alpha male and not one of these beta ass bitches I keep finding on Twitter. But yeah. God, there's so many of them. It's a fucking disease. And hey, God bless you. If any guy that's out there, you know you're a beta trying to be an alpha, just keep the fight alive and keep going and don't stop trying and don't accept being a beta. But I don't know if there's that many of them in the fandom, that are actually trying. But
shipping this 6th Tuesday of each month. The Mexican Ironman Alf Thong. Shipped signed by Mexican Ironman and Alf. Get yours today.
Nope.
Dean Krantz.
Nope. That's funny, though. That's a good one. The Alf Thong. God, what was that? Yeah, that sounds itchy.
Adega Outlaw. Mexican Ironman wears that sombrero to cover his massive Alfro.
Oh, wow. Wow. It's getting good out there today. Everybody brought their A game, I see this morning.
Larry, Alpha was in our gang.
Wait, what? Alpha. You mean alfalfa?
Alpha.
Alfalfa.
Cardinal Sim with a $1.99 super chat says, Skol to you as well, my friend. Good morning.
There's one guy that'll be loyal to me and not crack any alpha jokes. See, now I can't even fucking say it. See, you guys are starting to get to me now. I'm starting to crack. No.
Captain Fandom Nerd, good morning. Good morning, Soul Assassin. He says, "Hail Loki and Mexican Ironman."
Howdy.
Psychodorf 9 says, "You drive a Alfa Romeo."
Yeah.
And so does JG Sound. Mexican Ironman drives an Alfa Romero.
Right. Actually,
go ahead.
I actually do love that car. One of my things, I don't care about getting that many more cars, but an Alfa Romeo was on my list. But now that I realize its connection to Alf, there's no fucking way I'll ever drive that fucking car. Oh, I'm starting to get triggered. You see, you guys are starting to get underneath my skin. Nope. Loki, what is today's topic of the day?
Today's topic, we're going to talk about Paramount released a statement. The CEO of Paramount, in fact, released a statement that they are not going to be removing or replacing any content on their streaming service, Paramount Plus.
What?
They are not going to be, they're not going to cave to the demands of the Rees
Wait a minute. Are you telling me they're following like what Netflix did with its content?
Yes.
Are you telling me that what? Where'd you read this or find this out? When did this come out?
This came out yesterday. It was in Bounding into Comics. The CEO made a statement and said, look, if you don't like something on our streaming service, it's really simple. Do not watch it. It's a streaming service. You have choices. If you do not want to watch a movie like Tropic Thunder because it has Homeboy in blackface, then simply do not watch it. We are not going to remove it, and we are not going to change anything in the movies or the episodes that we have on Paramount Plus.
Wow.
Do you think that is a big change? Or because I mean, they're still coming out with woke ass bullshit. They're still coming out with STD. God, Paramount's full of STD. They've still got Pucard. They've still got Halo, which was a massive bomb. Me, Pops, and Ironcaster covered that over on Pops' channel, the entire series. You can go over there and check it out. Some of the best reviews, funny reviews, because we were just.
When I stopped watching Halo, I stopped watching your guys' review show. But up until then, yeah, everything you guys did was really great and on point.
So in a world where we've got companies like Disney removing content, changing content on their streaming service, altering content, to have a CEO of a company come out and say that's sacrilege. We're not going to do that because that would be absolutely horrible for us to change our content on our streaming services to make someone else happy. We're just not going to do that. That saves them having to go back in and pay to change something. That saves them from, well, why don't you have this on your channel anymore? Oh, because we thought it was too radical, or, oh, it's from a different time. He basically comes out and says, this is from a different time. So get used to it. It's there. If you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. Dean Krantz says, wait, I can turn off and not watch something I find crappy or offensive. Absolutely, Dean. It's your choice. It's your.
Well, this is, I'm reacting to this live, everyone, because right before the show, Loki told me what he wanted to talk about, and I cut him off. I said, just do it live. So I'm reacting. I've got a bunch of thoughts in my head. Can I go now, or do you want to
go now? Go
more. If you want to go through the story more, go ahead.
No, pretty much that is the big part of the story. I read through it twice last night before I signed off for the night, and it comes down to the CEO saying, no, we're not going to remove content and we're not going to change content. Netflix just did the same thing. And we all know Netflix has come out with some pretty woke crap lately.
Well, I've got a few different thoughts. Thought number one is that there's a lot of levels to society burning down and getting all fucked up. There's a lot of different departments. One of the departments has to do with woke content. A different department, though, has to do with controlling free speech and controlling what we're able to see and decide to see. And that's where Disney's gone. Disney's gone full red line, beyond the red line with everything. I mean, I didn't even know until I was on a live stream with WDW Pro the other day on Sunday on Valiant's channel. And I didn't know that Disney had, I didn't know about this whole thing where they can't refer to kids as boys and girls anymore, the boys and girls.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't even know that Disney had restricted pronouns to he and him. And like
you can't
go ahead.
You can't get into the park anymore. Boys and girls cannot get into the park and be called boys and girls.
Right. I didn't know about that whole
so
thing.
Specifically, that's I wasn't trying to interrupt you. I was just paraphrasing that you can't go into the park and be welcomed as a boy or a girl anymore.
Right. So fuck that company. But we've said that before. The thing is that this has to do with control of content, and Paramount is an important company. Some people would say, well, it's probably the least important because their stock is so destroyed and beat up and they've had so many problems. But I say, au contraire, for a couple reasons. Number one is that while Paramount Plus is the little engine that kind of could or couldn't, I mean, it's way behind in the streaming wars. It certainly, of all the major studios, has up until recently. Okay, Paramount and as coming, their stock's been fucked, their releases have been kind of fucked, and their content and their streaming services kind of fucked. However, what do we have more recently? We've got the success of Top Gun, Paramount Picture.
Yep.
We've got one of the most successful and popular franchises in TV right now, which is a Western, Paramount. And as a studio, they do control a lot of legacy content, similar to how Fox did before they were bought by Disney. So this is incredibly good news. I think it's good news for the company as a stock. I think it's great leadership news, and it tells them that, and this is a second domino to fall. Netflix is still jacked up in a lot of ways as a company. They still got a lot of crappy ass content, and they've got all kinds of management issues and blah 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 blah. But that's two major companies that are blue chip companies that have taken the stand and say we're not going to fuck around with this content. And Disney, being the first to go full red line woke, will be the last to fall if it ever does, and that company may need to implode before it ever changes. I'm hoping that Disney does so bad and falls apart so bad that they have to start selling off assets.
Yes, I'm right there with you. Sell off Marvel, sell off Star Wars.
People call me a black pill.
Yep.
I'm fucking getting sick and tired of being called a fucking black pill. Let me explain to you what I am. I'm a red
Hold
pill.
on. Right before that, Cardinal Sin throws a $5 super shout out and says, Peter Whalen, all Star Trek is leaving Netflix at the end of the month. Guess where it's ending up, Mexican Ironman?
Well, I already know. It's at Paramount Plus.
And Dave Bob, who's been a member for 22 months and is a Loki's frost giant, R&B thinks Picard season 3 is great, but I say good Klutzman Trek is an oxymoron. R&B hasn't seen Picard season 3 yet because Picard season 3 hasn't been filmed yet. So until it is filmed, I hate to disagree with R&B, but I will hold my opinion, and I suggest other people do the same until it's actually out and we've seen it. I love R&B. I think what he does is great, but until it's done filming, until they've actually put it on the block and it is what he thinks it is, I'm going to hold my comments.
Wait, who said what is good about what?
Robert Meyer Burnett put a tweet out the other day and said that Star Trek Picard season 3 is going to be absolutely epic. Somehow he knows something.
Why, 'cause they're bringing back all these stars?
He will not elaborate on what he said. He's good. It's going to be great. There's going to be a badass ship battle.
Right.
He had a little bit of detail saying there was going to be a big ship battle, and
Star Trek Discovery had a big ship battle.
So, and that if it looks great, if it looks what he thinks it's going to look, it's going to be great.
Star Trek Discovery had a big ship battle. That show fucking sucked.
Latino Slant said The Offer, Yellowstone, 1883, all incredible TV. Hey, Loki, who's that other guy talking on your show?
It's the conservative guy with his head on straight and isn't a progressive liberal that's lost at sea politically. I can do this all day, Paulie. Take a shot online. Let's go, buddy. Come on screen live if you want to throw some shots out. That's what happens when you get me when I'm cranky in the morning and I've had a double espresso shot and I haven't calmed down yet, especially after Alf jokes in the morning. I think this is a phenomenal content. Let's go back to what Paulie said. Paulie mentioned some great shows. Paramount Plus has some great shows. This is really good news, Loki, because there's more money. Eventually, they have to realize. I mean, take this Buzz Lightyear failure, right?
Right.
You got a woke ass company putting out woke ass fucking content. And with 4th of July coming, holy shit, you think Top Gun is going to kick ass again at the box office this weekend?
Oh, I think it is. I think people are going back. I've seen Top Gun 3 times in the theaters, ladies and gentlemen. 3 times.
Really?
All in the super screens. So the XD Super, and IMAX. Oh, yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it in 3 different theaters and all major screens, the big ones.
By the way, I just want to say that, the whole idea, let me go back to the last point that I finished before I was so rudely interrupted with Paulie saying, who is that? Hi, Paulie. My name is Mexican Iron Man, capital IRONMAN. I'm doing that nice and loud because I think he's got his earbuds in anyways. It's probably like next to Roman. Mexican Iron Man. I'm sorry, didn't I also hear that Obi-Wan Kenobi was supposed to be great because of who they were bringing back to be in that series? You remember that? Boy, that fucking series sucked, and that ending was fucking idiotic.
I didn't watch it.
Oh.
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch the last Star Wars series they did.
I watched that fucking thing in that series, and then when I drove back from Louisiana for my tactical thing, I had about 8 hours to listen to all these and I'm not gonna call anybody out and name them, all these fucking people on the internet making excuses for this piece of shit ass fucking show. That was comical. Anyway, back to Paramount. I think this is a great sign. I think this is fucking awesome. I think this is great. I think this they've got to realize that there's more money in making us happy than there is money in pissing us off. But man, we got to break these fucking companies to the fucking ground, like Disney stock being in the fucking toilet. Man, I hope that stock drives to $70 or $80 a share. I don't give a flying fucking. I've changed my position. I was rooting for Chapek. I was rooting for the company to get fixed. I'm not anymore. I want to watch it all burn. You know why? Because I've come to the realization that these companies that don't want to change, this is my realization. They want us to die without great content, Loki. Whether you guys are out there listening to this, guys or gals, or it or they, or whatever the fucking name. I'm not even gonna do that. You're either a dude or you're either a guy or a girl out there. Anyway,
Soul Assassin says, so Top Gun 2 got an Asgard seal of approval, Loki. Absolutely. There it is. The Fire Dragon of Dagon seal of approval for Top Gun 2. Yes, absolutely. Wish you could have seen that. You just missed that. Yeah.
What do you mean I just missed it? What did I miss? I saw the show yesterday.
No. I branded the screen with a Dagon, Fire Dragon. I wish I could have a sound effect. We need a sound effect for that, ladies and gentlemen. Like sizzling, burning, searing, branding. Like when you brand cattle. Oh, yeah. Asgard seal of approval.
I mean, I tell you, of all the streaming services right now, the only one that I kind of want to watch shit on, is like I heard the other day, I heard Tom talking about Beavis and Butthead, Tom and Andre. I haven't seen it yet, but it's on my list to see, and I'll see it someday this week. I don't know what day this week because I'm so fucking busy and behind at work right now. But yeah, that's like right now, if someone were to say, what do you want to watch on what network next? I think my next call is Beavis and Butthead on Paramount Plus.
Latino Slant says, I'm sorry, I didn't get that other guy's name again. Oh, that's one of my students. See you at the dojo, Mike.
Oh, yes, that's true. I am a student of Latino Slants, as Latino is a student of mine in both life and finance. I'm his student in physicality, but Paulie is my student in life and finance. Again, Paulie, we can do this all day.
Good news about Beavis and Butthead, Mike. No Alf, Ironcaster.
Yeah. By the way, anyone that wants physical training, wants to change their life, should hire Paulie virtually as a trainer. I got to tell you, when he signed me up for his virtual training, I wasn't sure how it was going to go. I'm now on month number 8. And I have never felt better in my entire fucking life. And I don't mean to necessarily I didn't plan on doing a commercial for him, but honest to God, I feel better than I felt ever. I'm stronger than ever. I'm more flexible than ever. And I experience pain from my neck to my back. And I'm at a computer all the time, less than ever. So, Paulie, I don't know if you're taking students from the internet, but anyone is, don't just subscribe to Latino Slam. Contact him and sign up. He does 1, 2, 3 sessions a week, half hour, an hour. The price is unbelievable. And I'm telling you, Loki, I've never fucking felt better in my entire life.
Good. Maybe you'll be in shape when we go at it next year in Nashville.
Dude, I've been practicing. I got to tell you this. I was practicing and getting ready for tactical training this weekend that I went to on Saturday. Mm-hmm. I pulled out my wooden staff and my wooden katana. Dude, bring it on. I'm ready for you right now today. The question is, will you be ready for me by next April? Let me tell you that. When you first threw down the challenge, I was like, uh-oh. You know what? I'm ready. Bring it on. Uh-huh. I'm ready to take you right now, Loki. Yeah, I'm talking smack on Taco Tuesday. You know what? You better have that shoulder and that arm real ready because I am coming for you, buddy. Good luck.
You're never going to see this coming, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
You think you will. You're going to practice, and you're going to train, and you're going to have your little montage video.
I'm hesitant to even tell you how I'm hesitant to tell you how I'm practicing, but I'll tell you after I beat you what I did.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Good luck.
Zeropium says, I just thought he comes for Alf.
Who does?
You.
What are you talking about? What?
That you're going after Alf. You just thought that you went after Alf. Nobody else. Anyway.
Oh, you mean in training?
Yeah.
That is actually a lot closer than.
Oh yeah, he's got puppets instead of having targets up for him to strike. He's got Alf puppets up that he hits when he's practicing. So he sees Alf. The problem is that he's not going to see me coming.
Right? How can I not? You're 6'3".
Oh, you won't.
You're like 6'3".
It's gonna happen, and you're gonna be like, "Fuck, I didn't think about that," and I'm gonna go, "Yeah, you didn't. That's why you lost.
Good luck.
That is why you failed."
You know what? So why don't we do this? Why don't we do one? You know what? We might as well give the people what they really want. We meet at ValhallaCon, and we meet at Echo Base Network in Nashville.
No, we're going to do it in Nashville. I want you thinking about this the whole time till next year. What is Loki going to do?
Okay, yeah, hold on. This is me staying up at night worried about Loki in a lightsaber duel.
Mm-hmm. Loki Berg Magnuson versus Mexican Iron Atlas. I like that Dave G sound. Anyway, let's get back on the Paramount.
Loki battle?
So Netflix has pretty much done the same thing. Netflix just fired 300 employees, and said that we don't care about what you find offensive. We're going to have content, and we especially don't care about what our employees don't want on Netflix.
Woo! Fuck the woke employees.
Latino Slant says, Loki, always be careful of those little guys, crafty and fast. Just saying. I'm already 5 steps ahead of Mike Polly, so thank you. And Cardinal Sin with $2 super chat, it's unwise to bet against Darth Poppy. You got some people in your corner.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm technically, what am I, 3-0?
Yeah.
I'm 3-0 on the internet.
But you haven't fought me.
No, I haven't. And don't get me wrong. You are by far the most formidable lightsaber duelist I will ever find in the fandom. I know that for a fact. This is gonna, if this happens, this is gonna take, this is gonna take everything that I've ever known of 20 years of everything, and I'm talking books that I've read and everything, the whole 9 yards, the styles, the keto shit that I learned.
So Ironcaster says that's 450 employees gone now at Netflix.
Yeah, it is. And here's the thing. Here's the great thing about this, Loki. When they having worked in large corporate America, when they let people go, you never let your most essential cast of characters go first. You let the fluff go. You let the people that are redundant. You let the people that typically marketing, typically advertising, typically promotions. And guess where a lot of these woke people are? They're in the departments of advertising, of marketing, of promotion, etc. So this is like a purge, yes?
That's right. And from what I understand, the Obamas are off of Netflix now. They're not bringing the Obamas back, which they paid a shitload of money. Cardinal Sin with $2 super chat. It is also unwise to bet against Loki or Polly. Dude, you've been knocking them down this morning. Thank you so very much, Cardinal Sin. This one is just for you, brother. We're sending out the Spartan Skol. Oh.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Shellback TJC asks, let the fluffers go? From Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let them all go. Let it all go.
Let all the fluff and stuffers go. Because that's all they do. They don't add any real value. I think this is great, and let me tell you this much: is that you've got a trend happening, and if we can keep this trend going, then we're going to get the results that we want. Sort of. I have resigned myself to the fact that I will likely die not getting any good Star Trek, and I will likely die never seeing any good Star Wars ever again, and I'm all right with that. You know, people's like, why is that? Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I might live another 20, 30 years, but that's what I'm telling you. I don't think we're going to get anything good anytime soon because the things that we love are now in the hands of people that are fucked up and companies that are fucked up. So we got to just move on to other shit that we like that's new and different and let go of the past. Because that's what they want, Loki. They just want us all to die off.
That's right. And speaking of something new, guys, if you haven't, check out The Blood Witch by Adega Outlaw. Here's the commercial, folks. The Blood Witch, a dark high fantasy novel by renowned author Dr. Adega Outlaw. Get your copy of The Blood Witch, which is on sale now on Kindle and Amazon.com. Or just click the link in the description of this video. The link is in the description. Links will be going out in chat. We support new content from creators that are brave enough to say, no, I don't want that. I don't want crap in my book. I don't want crap in my TV. I don't want any of this pandering nonsense, social justice bullshit in my programming, in my entertainment, in my books, in my TV. I don't want it. And there are content creators out there that are brave enough to do it, and Adega Outlaw is one of them. So what you're saying is, forget about all this shit anyway. Forget about Paramount. Forget about the quote stances these companies are taking, and just subscribe to new content.
I'm just saying, well, hold on. I don't know if we're saying that. Maybe I didn't articulate myself clearly. I think what Paramount's doing is a fantastic thing. All I'm saying, I was making a different point, which is that while I'm often called a black pill, I'm a red pill because I'm very self-aware. I'm not plugged in like a blue pill thinking that things are actually going to get better and hope anymore. I'm done. I'm red pilled. I'm self-aware. And what I'm self-aware about is that these older fandoms, things that I love, like Star Trek, Star Wars, and other shit, I'm going to die before I ever see something good. Now, if I'm pleasantly surprised, great. But I'd rather be pleasantly surprised on my way towards the march of death than I would be by being happy and mentally masturbating and finding, you know what I can't stand is I can't stand these people that fucking review this shit and say, oh, well, this part was really good. Oh my God, did you see this part? This part is really exciting. I got in a knockdown drag. I didn't tell you this. I was going to tell you this. I was so upset I was going to call you the other day, but I didn't. I got in a huge knockdown drag out fight with my sister over Star Wars, a massive fight. Like we went for 45 minutes back and forth until we calmed down. Because we got to fight over this Obi-Wan shit. And, that conversation taught me a lot, which is it made me say, look, I'm not going to hate anybody for their views because I can't. I mean, what am I going to do? Hate my own sister because she and I disagree on fucking, on this fucking Obi-Wan series? No. So I'm not going to hate anybody. I'm not going to mention any names, but you know who you are, YouTubers that like some of the shit that I don't like. I'm not going to say you're a bad person, or I'm not going to call you names. I think your judgment fucking sucks, but that's a story for another day. But I am content. I have given up thinking that Star Trek is ever going to be good. I'm not even rooting for it. I'm going to give a flying fuck. I just want to see these companies suffer. See, Paramount, think about this. For Paramount to get to the point where it had to basically say that we are going to protect all of our legacy content instead of basically like taking a stand, to like censor and all this shit. What had to happen, Loki? No one was watching the streaming service. They were the last little doggy in the streaming race. Their stock was the worst stock to fall, the hardest and the fastest and the lowest. And now when that has now happened, and now what's happened? Now they've got Top Gun, which is being successful. Beavis and Butthead is fucking hugely popular, right? They, as Paulie mentioned in his earlier comment, I don't know if it was a super chat or what he did, but when he mentioned some of the other shows, Paramount is over here seeing the light, has experienced the darkness, and now has decided to take a stand against restricting content. And that is how we got to break these companies one at a time.
Cardinal Sin with $5 super chat. Thank you so very much, brother. He says, Darth Poppy, that's because you're a 50-something. New Star Wars isn't made for you.
No shit. That's what I'm saying, Captain Obvious. How about another zero behind that $5 super chat? There's me and Loki. Look at me calling out Cardinal Sin. Boy, I'm testing this morning.
You are in a mood.
I'm in a mood. That's what happens when I get 4 hours of sleep and a 2-hour double espresso shot. Woohoo! And then we start talking about companies like Paramount.
Borg Pork says Sonic 2 is great.
I love Sonic 2. Did you ever see that? Loki?
I watched both of them. I enjoyed both of them. I think that as video game movies go, they honored the legacy. And it worked. It really worked. What's the problem with a lot of video game movies and TV series, Halo included? They don't care about what's there and what you enjoy. They only care about using them to tell you their story. Well, guess what? It's not their fucking story. Okay? A lot of what you got in the first Resident Evil movie, I'm not going to talk about the rest of them because I fucking hated the rest of them, but a lot of what you got in the first Resident Evil movie was a lot of little, hey, we know you love this, that's why it's here. Not just member berries. It's not, oh my God, look what we did. It's like the scene with the dogs in the kennel. Yeah, they did a weird ass fucking little wire move in there, but the dogs in the kennel was a thing. And the zombies, all of that was pretty cool. The first one. Then they did the second one, the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one, the sixth one. How many other fucking movies? We have no idea, but God, it got old. But when they actually care about the content that you care about, that's when you see something special. That's when they messed up with Sonic and they said, oh my God, we're sorry. He looks like cack. We're going to go in and they actually fixed him. They actually took the care to fix him. That showed a lot of people, hey, watch the Sonic movie. Give them a chance because they actually cared enough to go, yeah, we got it wrong. We're going to fix it. In an age where everyone was flipping off their customers saying, fuck you, we don't care about you. And if you don't like it, you're an ist, you're an ob, you're a Yahtzee, go do something else. Member berries are cheap. Trinoculus P. Right there. Member berries are cheap. It's not about making you happy or bringing that nostalgia of that you remember. Hey, I'm from the 80s and the 90s. I remember Sega. Ding, 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 ding. I played Sonic when it first came out. The original Sonic. I love all that shit. If they had actually made a damn decent Super Mario Brothers movie, I would have loved it. I would have absolutely loved it. But they didn't. They made that damn weird movie with Koopa King as a human. No. I still hate the Mila Jovovich movies, but the 3D Resident Evil anime movies are good. Absolutely, they are. I only liked that first movie with Mila. Ironcaster says he liked RE2. The Jill Valentine and her walking in and shooting the zombies. They're zombies. You have to shoot them in the head. I was just like, oh my God, dude, no. I couldn't take it. Shellback asked if Latino Slant is still here. Is Mike still here? You still here, Mike?
What are you talking about? I'm not Latino Slant.
I know. I was just asking if you were still here because you were really quiet.
Well, I was listening to you.
All right.
I'm trying not to interrupt. I'm trying to be a good co-host.
The Super Mario Cyberpunk movie. So what do you think? What do you think about, them actually giving a shit?
I think,
again, Paramount.
Hollywood has no feelings. They only have, I shouldn't say that. Hollywood does have feelings, but their feelings are interesting because what they care about is people that are in Hollywood all suffer from the same thing. They have this incredible need for attention. It's really, once you get around it, you see that sometimes on YouTube with some certain channels. You can tell that they love the attention. But versus over the content. But the Hollywood people, they love attention and they love to be talked about almost more than food and water, right behind air. So they do have emotions about that. So to the extent that we can give our attention and they feel the attention that's going elsewhere, that drives them fucking nuts. And the second thing that drives them nuts is money because they're all greedy bastards by and large. So I think we just got to keep doing what you do. What you do here on this morning show, what you do on all your shows, what other creators do. is keep foot on throat, boot on foot.
Boot on foot, das Boot.
Boot on foot, boot on foot on throat, and just can't stop. And we can't stop calling this out. I mean, there's some people that are more on the front than others, but guys like what you do, I look at what guys like you do, guys what Tug does, Yellow Flash, you guys all do the same thing, and in different ways and different methods. Drunk 3PO does it differently, but it's all about holding Hollywood accountable and focusing on what's right and what's just and what's got some integrity behind it. You know, all you guys are the same. You just fight the battle very different ways. Jeremy, Neurotic, Doomcock, you, Drunk 3PO, that umbrella guy. He reminds me a lot of you, by the way, now that I've streamed with him. You know, what you guys
Thank
do
you.
is, I really, no, I mean that with all sincerity. I mean, having streamed with him a couple times now, it's just, he reminds me a lot of you. Or you remind me of him, or however that goes. But what you do and what all these other guys do is very critical and important. Because think about this: if there's so many guys like me that are out there, and if guys like you haven't chosen to get up every morning at 8 a.m. Central, or earlier in your case, I guess, but to do these shows, to produce that content, put out those videos, do those live streams, then how would people like us know what's really going on in the world? How would people like us feel that we're connected? I was humbled to remember this morning when I got up at 5:30 my time, because I got up a little early this morning, probably too early. That's why I'm a little testy. But I got up this morning realizing that all of my best friends and the people that I respect most, I found on social media and through YouTube. So as evil as social media can be, the truth of the matter is that social media has given me my greatest friends and my strongest allies in life right now.
Damn straight.
And without that, not only would I be lost, but we all would be lost in large measure.
We would.
So that's why I have to say thank you to guys like those guys that I mentioned. I say thank you to you. Thank you to Valhalla. And we just have to keep doing it. And we are doing it. Look at how you're voting with your wallet. You said that you've seen Top Gun 3 times already?
Yeah, 3 times in the major screens.
See, I did that with Spider-Man. I'm surprised. Do you know I drove to go see Elijah Snow? Like I drove 2 hours out of town because we don't have any major theaters. Paulie can say this because he's been out here, South Carolina. On Hilton Head, all of our theaters are like old and tiny little screens. They're neat. You know, they're those quaint little neighborhood cinemas. Yeah. But they're not real theaters. They're not, AMCs and Regals and shit like that, right? So I actually said, I'm going to drive to go see Top Gun. This was 2 or 3 weekends ago. So I drove 2 hours out of town, got off the island, driving to Columbia, South Carolina to go see him, his wife. And then I was going to pick him up and we're going to go see Top Gun in 4DX. And fucking guess what? I'm on the road looking at my tickets and it had been pulled off the screens because of Jurassic Park. So... Yeah, so that was kind of a bummer. But anyways,
Jurassic Park wasn't that good. It was an all right action movie, but it's not Jurassic Park. And there is no park. How are you going to make a Jurassic Park movie without the park? Even a torn down like old park, you don't get it. There is no park. So what's the point if there's no park? Cardinal Sim with the $2 super chat. Mexican Ironman, what am I, chopped liver?
What the fuck does that refer to? Did he actually super chat that? Because I can't see the screen.
Yeah, $2 super chat.
What am I, chop? What does that mean? I don't know. Chop liver?
With the laughing face.
I don't get the reference. But
with the laughing smiley face that's crying because it's laughing so hard.
I don't understand how he's chopped liver. I don't understand the joke.
Daryl the Derelict says, I'm so thankful to YouTube for bringing us all together. You know what? Say what you will about this platform. You can complain about it. You can get upset about it. You can say it screwed me over. There's all kinds of bad shit you can say about this platform. I've been dealing with copyright shit the last couple of weeks from a company that's apparently not even copyright claiming me. It's something else. I've gone to YouTube. YouTube says, well, we don't get involved in third party blah, blah, blahs. And I'm like, well, how can you not get involved when they're frankly abusing the copyright system and I'm still winning all these copyright claims? And they just kind of shrug their shoulders and give you the say what you will about this platform. It brings people together. It's brought us all together. And I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful to this platform for bringing us all together. I would not have the brother I have in Mexican Ironman, in Paulie, in Project Storytime, in Mark the Infinitely Tired, in Chris Persia, All of you, Daryl the Derelict, Happy Dinosaur. I would not know any of you and have this fellowship, this brotherhood with any of you if it wasn't for this platform. It's simple as that. As angry as Mama Susan because they don't like us, it's because of them that we're all here and we're all together.
Oh my God, my screen just came on.
There you go.
Holy shit!
Dun to the dun to the dun to the dun.
That was weird.
Something might be wrong with it, and it warmed up enough that it came on. Remember when TVs used to have to warm up?
I think that's what happened. All right, so now I can see what's going on. All right, I can see the chat now. Let's see what's happening in the chat. Cardinal Sins chopped liver. Latino slant like that theater. Monkey Jeebus finally admits he's friends with El Perro. Oh, whatever. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, Mike loves El Perro. Did you see that comment I made on Snowdub's channel the other night? I think he was kind of taken aback by it, and it takes a lot to get.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Jolly. I said, "Hey El Perro, why don't we tie you to the bumper and go for a drive?"
Oh, I like that. That was
Griswold style.
I like that. Cardinal Sin says, Mexican Ironman, you were talking about all the YouTubers that you respect. Oh my God, dude. If you don't fucking know how much I support and like your channel for the last 2 years, I don't even know what to say. You want me to, do I got to call out everybody? I'd like to recognize Zaxxon, Cardinal Sin, and Latino Slant, and Puckwaddle, and Daryl the Derelict, and the Vac Tube, and the, oh my God, I'd be here all fucking day. Come on, Cardinal Sin. Don't be needy in the morning on the Loki show. Come on. You know how special you are, buddy. Good God. God, everybody. Let's just keep in mind that the emotional needy one is the Mexican guy on the screen. Paulie, I'll tell you that. Yep.
So let me ask you something
What?
and get back on topic, because yeah, we went completely off topic. You see these statements from Netflix. You see these statements from Paramount. They're still coming out with crap, and they're still saying, but it's good crap. You need to gobble it all up and watch it all and just bathe in the crap, because that's what you're going to get. And if you don't like it, you're an Istanobaniazzi. While on the other hand going, no, we're not going to take any of our content down. We're not going. You think they're trying to find a middle ground, or do you think they're just tired of the woke ass rears saying, oh my God, you've got this on your channel, take it down? Is the page turning, or are they just tired of bending the knee?
I don't know if it's either. I think there's a third option, which is that it's expensive. It's expensive and time consuming to bend the knee to these woke ass idiots, and if they don't see the results come back, if they don't see the results come right back at them, then that's when they behave differently. See, I think Hollywood also goes wherever the wind blows, and the wind happens to be blowing in the whiny ass bitch ass motherfucker direction right now.
And you don't think that's changing? Cardinal Sin sends a $2 super chat and says that's why the smiley face.
Oh my God, all these $2 super chats. How about you send like 3 of them at $20 each? Jesus Christ. I'm in the middle of I have a comment and Cardinal Sin comes in with $2 fucking. No, dude, drop it 20. I'm in the middle of a rant. Or trying to get in the middle of a rant. Look at me.
Go.
Look at me. I'm off track now. I don't even know where I was going now because it's $1.99 lap dance.
Well, how about this? How about we use this to get you back on track? Thank you, Cardinal Sin. Thank you for that $1.99 super chat. Skol!
Not looking at the screen.
You're very funny, man, senor.
Okay, maybe that part I was looking at.
Cardinal Sin with $5 super chat. I think they're tired of losing money and their bottom line stock price is tanking, etc.
That's what I think it's about. That's where I was going.
Thank you, Cardinal Sin.
It's about stock price. They've got to be practical and do things about stock price, because one thing that's true is that you can't let that stock price drop in free for all, because you can't subsidize stock price. You can do a lot of things, but you can't subsidize stock price. It's too expensive.
Zeropium says, Mexican Iron Man, I sent you something you'll love now that you can see all of us.
Oh, fuck. Does that mean it's in my Twitter? Oh, fuck. All right, hold on. Here we go. Look at me all cursy face in the morning. Right.
Asaj Melody says, they are so exhausting. Right now, I would like to hold Tom Cruise like baby Jesus. He wants his movies to do good. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing that an actor is like, I want my movie to do good. I'm even gonna put a ad at the beginning of my movie saying we worked really hard to do this. Thank you.
Zeropium sent me this picture with the caption says, I'm waiting for you. Okay, you know what? You know what? All right. Well, why don't you, Josh, I will send you my fucking address and you can send me that. And I'm going to take little boy out here. And you know what we're going to do with little Alf Loki? You know what we're going to do with this little fucker? You know what we're going to do? We're going to take him out to the outdoor range in Savannah along with my new shotgun and along with my AR-15. And we're going to have some Alfie learn how to fire and evade a weapon bullet systems training. That's what we're going to do.
What are you going to do with the pajama top and bottom Alf set that's coming your way?
That's not coming. I didn't order it.
Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Doesn't matter whether you ordered it.
We just talked about this last week. I'm not ordering that shit.
You didn't order it.
No.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You got a pajama set coming to you, buddy. You got a pajama set coming your way. An Alf pajama set. And thank you, DJ Ronnie G, for the $1.99 super sticker that says new. And June Wong, thank you for that $2 super chat. Give me that old time of rock and roll. Yes.
Great. Valhalla took up a collection, apparently. Oh, no.
Didn't have to take up a collection. They just sent it to you.
No. Okay, you know what?
Pajama tops and bottoms. Oh, don't thank me, Dash Attack. I don't know if he wants me saying anything, but the person responsible. So I don't know if the person responsible wants me saying anything, but yes, they were sent to me, and I am rerouting them to you. Chris Persia says, Mike, relax. Once your Alf PJs arrive, you wear that and cuddle with your Alf plushie. Everything's going to be okay. Maybe Mike will get Alf slippers. Do it. So Chris Persia is the one responsible for the Alf pajamas.
All right, Chris Persia, you want to play ball like this, buddy? All right. I will see you at ValhallaCon, sir. ValhallaCon, and justice cometh, and that Mexican justice cometh, and that right soon.
Mike's triggered, and he said we could not trigger him this morning.
I'm fucking triggered now. I'm triggered. I didn't. Yeah.
Mexican Iron Man has an Alf body pillow.
No, I do not have an Alf body pillow. Fuck that shit. You know what? I fucking hate this character. Let me ask you a question. I asked you this before. Do you really think? Okay, let's just say I took Alf out and I put him up on the firing range and I loaded him full of like 5.56 ammo or shotgun ammo. Do you think I'd get negative pushback from people who are Alf fans?
I think that if I was at the range, I would think you're disturbed. If I was at the range and I saw you,
the people at the range are my buddies. They don't give a flying fuck what I do because I train with these guys all the time. They're not going to give a shit. I'm talking about if I put it on YouTube as a video and I post it up.
Yeah, I think you'd get hate and pushback.
Really?
Latino Slant asks, when is the meetup, Loki? It is October 21st through the 23rd in Dallas, Texas. More specifically, we're going to be in Arlington. So
you're saying there's more people in the world that like Alf than there are people like me that are intelligent and realize Alf is a piece of crap?
But he's not a piece of crap because you only hate him because they ended the show without
that is not
giving
why
you...
I hate him. I hate him because he was stupid and an insult to science fiction in general, and the comedy was lame and it was always on, and my family bought everything fucking Alf and had it all over the house, and I had to see this shit all the time for year after year.
And you loved it and were so upset that they ended it that way. Yes. Louis Sparrow, our local archery club used cuddly toys on their targets. So mean.
All right, let me ask Louis Sparrow. Louis Sparrow. So, am I a bad person? I'm not gonna do this anyways. I don't give a shit if I'm a bad person. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm a
Hell yeah, brother. We're gonna have a night at an arcade that will be covered by Valhalla. We're gonna have a movie night the next night at an actual theater. We're gonna rent out a theater just for Valhalla, and I think we're going shooting. Day 3.
I'll be in charge of the shooting on Sunday. Are we doing the meetup on a Saturday, or are we gonna do that Friday night?
Well, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because we're gonna do.
But are we doing movie night on Friday night, or are we doing movie night on
Saturday night?
So that means everybody has to be there by Friday.
Yes, everybody has to be there by Friday.
I think we should do movie night on Friday and then do the meetup on Saturday.
You mean do movie night and then do the arcade on Saturday?
No, yeah, I'm saying do the movie night on Friday and do the meetup with the arcade on Saturday night because more people.
Okay.
And Sunday.
I just thought since we're going to be on our feet at the convention on Saturday, that everybody would like to sit down and watch a movie together for 2 hours instead of standing up at an arcade. But
you're probably right. I don't know.
If you want to change it, we can change it. I don't care.
I don't know. I'm just saying. Well, we'll see once we know who's going and showing up. And so,
hashtag Alf Thong.
And I should bring. Oh my God! I should bring Alf targets for everybody for the shooting range. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna photocopy off my color laser printer. I'm gonna make Alf firing range targets for everybody to ensure that everybody has a fun and enjoyable time. Mexican Ironman at the Valhalla shooting range Sunday meetup will bring Alf targets complimentary and free for everyone. Yep.
So earlier in the stream, Kevin Tino, Cavalryman Chi, brought up Final Fantasy and how great the Final Fantasy remakes have been doing, and that he hoped for Mags that Final Fantasy VI would get some love for the 25th anniversary of Final Fantasy VII. I have a friend in Japan. This has been a long time pen pal, a very old pen pal that I met when I was a kid. We used to exchange SNES cards. So I would send them an SNES card. They would send me a Japanese SNES card. And later we did it with Sony and some other stuff. But according to her, Final Fantasy VI is going to be on a remake list. Whether they do it in 2 parts or 3, nobody knows right now. But that's supposedly what the rumor is in Japan at Square Enix, is that the next planned thing is the remake of Final Fantasy VI. Basically, because of the love Capcom's gotten for the RE remakes, Squaresoft is going all in on these remakes. They've already done the original. They've already done a remake of the original. That was Strangers in Paradise. They've obviously done Final Fantasy VII Remake. They're doing Rebirth. The next one is supposedly called Rejuvenation for Genova, like the regeneration, whatever it is. So I'm really looking forward to what Square's going to be doing. If this is their new thing, I can't wait for more. Cardinal Sin with $2 super chat. Wait, when is this get together in Dallas? It is October 21st through October 23rd. We're going to be doing Retro Palooza. So the Retro Palooza convention is in Dallas on those days, but we're going to have a Valhalla Palooza. So Valhalla is going to be getting together. We're going to be hanging out. We're going to be going to the convention together. We're going to be doing a couple of cool things like going to an arcade bar that I will be paying the cover for, where we can all play arcade games. They've got Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, pinball, all kinds of shit, all kinds of cool stuff. We are going to be going to a movie. Hopefully we're going to get to see Wrath of Khan in 4K. That's what I am trying to get us, is Wrath of Khan, Star Trek Wrath of Khan in 4K in theater. And we are going to be going shooting and doing a karaoke night the last day. So we're going to go hang out at the gun range, blow some targets up, and then go and hang out at a karaoke and do karaoke. So thank you, Cardinal Sin. Also, Cardinal Sin with $5 super chat. All those games were made on the Amiga. We got them for the lowest price.
I don't know what an Amiga is, but in Spanish it means girlfriend.
Thank you for that $5 super chat, Cardinal Sin. You've been killing today. This one is just for you since you've been burning it down. Skol! Oh! Larry asks, renting guns available? Yes, they will. They're the place we're going to rent firearms. So if you want to rent a firearm, if you do come and hang out with us, any of those days, and we go shooting on Sunday, that'll be the last day. Yeah, you can just come and rent a firearm and go to town.
Yeah, everybody, it's buy your own ammo that day.
Ironcaster says Alpha of Khan. Buried alive, Mexican Ironman. Buried alive.
Okay, gotta go to warp speed. I'll be back like the day after. Never?
Alpha is Mikey's amigo.
No.
His little amigo.
No.
So, guys, we're out of here. We're at the hour mark. We're done. We're finished. Finito.
Got started.
Okay, you want to go for another half hour?
I'm kidding. We need to cut this at an hour. All right, I gotta go to work anyways. That was
all right.
fun. Thanks, Loki. Loki, on a serious note, before we let everybody go, I do want to thank you for everything that you do. I do think that the work that you and everybody does to keep everybody is just amazing. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for all your shows. Thanks for taking a stand. I know it's not always easy, but thank you for giving us Valhalla, because if there was no Valhalla, then a lot of us would be lost. I know I would be. So thank you for everything you do. Thanks for having me on. And let's keep this fight going, because today's news is a breath of fresh air. Hashtag, sometimes we're going to win. Hashtag.
Oh, yes. And thank you, brother, for being you, for being there for me, for being here for Valhalla. Coming on Tuesdays and Friday nights. These shows wouldn't be the same without you.
Oh,
brother.
we will be back Friday night this week.
Yes, we will be back Friday night. Until then, take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter. And we will catch you on the next Taco Tuesday. Before we go, though, I have a special message for everybody out there. Tomorrow, we are going OG origin stories with Coach from Echo Base Network to talk about how Echo Base Network got started and the origin story of Coach and Nick. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you then.
Bye-bye.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.